If you are looking for a sporty SUV that is both affordable and practical, then this is probably the car for you. So thanks to Audi Wesley, I have with me the 2021 Audi Q3, and I'm gonna tell you the top 10 things that you need to know about it. So before I get started, if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe right now so you don't miss out on any other video that I'll post in the future, and also enjoy the other reviews that I have on the channel. So now, without further ado, let's get in the review. Let's ride. This is the 2021 Audi Q3, so let's take a quick walk around it. To the front, you have LED headlights, so you do not have dynamic turn signal on this one because it's just a premium. This is the 2021 Audi Q3 Premium, so this is a premium level, so you just have the basic LED lights, and you have turn signal right here, but it's inside is different than the other one. You don't have daytime running light on this one. So at the bottom right here, you have a nice piece of design. This is not for airflow, but it's just a piece of design in the lower bumper. It looks very cool, and you have this nice matte silver accent to it, making it look very sporty, giving it some character. And you have this nice finish right here, the same finish right here, the silver at the front lip. And you have a nice split right here to let the air go through and cool the radiator. So you have a nice octagonal single frame grille, and this is the Audi signature. You have the Quattro badge on it, and also you have a nice silver finish around it as well. So if you had like a black optic package on this car, then everything would be blacked out. This would be black, this part will be black. Everything that is silver on the front right here would be all black, but you don't have the black optic package on it, so you get this nice contrast with this nice accent to it. It still looks very good, and it matches this nice blue. So this is called a Navara or Navara blue, whatever they call it. I do not make the color, so I do not know how to say it, so I'll write it down. You can read it for yourself. All right, so let's keep going to the side and see what we have. All right, to the side you have 18-inch wheels that can be upgraded to 19 or 20 inches, and it also depends on the package that you have in the car. So before getting this car, I would definitely encourage you to kind of like check the sheet that comes with the car. That will tell you what packages you have in the car, and also it has a dimension of the tire as well. So let's keep going. So right here around the windows you have chrome, and you have chrome on top as well, where you can place a roof rack. Pretty much if you need to put a cargo on top, like carry skis or carry bikes, whatever you want to carry on top of the car, you can place a cargo on top or with using a rack. So I want to say something about the design. So it's very nice. So you can see the body line starts from the front and go all the way to the back, and they start popping out along the way and pop out more when you get to the rear side on the fender, and you can see all the muscle that it kind of creates. So it's very nice, make the car looks very sporty as well. So now let's keep going and see what we have at the back. So at the back, the roof ends with a roof spoiler, so this is very good for aerodynamics, and it's cool with the design as well. And this is a similar thing that you would find on a Q7, on a Q8, on a Q5, and even on the e-tron SUV as well. So I guess it's a nice feature, and it's good for aerodynamics definitely. So it looks very cool on this car. So going down, so you have fully LED tail lights. So you have the Q3 badge right here, Quattro badge over there, Audi logo in the middle, and you have two reflectors, one on each side. And going lower, you have a nice little diffuser, and you get this nice matte silver finish to it as well. But the only thing is that you have non-functional exhaust on this car. Even though they do look like real exhaust, but it does not go anywhere. Look, this is the hand of God testing it right now. It does not go anywhere, and the real exhaust is actually behind it and facing the ground. So this is how it is on this car. So overall, this is a nicely designed car, and it's a good car to get. Like if you want to go around town, it's definitely gonna look good and it's gonna stand out as well. So this is a great option to get. The Q3 is 176.6 inches long, 72.8 inches wide, and 62.9 inches tall. So the Q3 is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged V4 engine that can produce around 228 horsepower with 258 pound-feet of torque. So this car can go from 0 to 60 in over 7 seconds, about 7.8 seconds. And it is controlled by an 8-speed automatic gearbox. So you have 4 different modes in this car. You have auto, dynamic, comfort, and individual. So the fuel efficiency in this car is about 20 miles per gallon in the city and 28 on the highway. In comfort mode, which is the softest setting in the car, and in dynamic mode, which is the sportiest setting in the car. So this is for independent adaptive suspension controlled by the quattro all-wheel drive system. So this system pretty much keeps the car grounded at all times. So you don't have to worry about the car in corners. So Audi, the quattro system is the key to the Audi performance. So pretty much you don't have to worry about speeding around the corners. That car is gonna handle it very, very well. So right now I'm riding in comfort mode, and the car is pretty much like struggling to go, kind of, because the engine is like relaxed, I would say, and the steering wheel is very soft as well because you're in comfort mode. So that's how it's supposed to feel. So it's very, very good. So like comfort mode is good when you're riding around town. It's gonna be good for your like miles per gallon as well, so gas mileage. So it's a good thing to have in the car. So right now the comfort mode is pretty cool, and I can take the corners easily. I'm gonna stop real quick to put it in dynamic mode and see how the engine will react. So stop right here. Dynamic and S. Alright, here we go. Alright. So right now I can tell you that the engine is making more effort than the car is actually going. So the reason behind this is simple. So as I mentioned before, the car only has 228 horsepower. So this is a good amount of power, but it's not significantly like enough to make the car very, very fast. So even when you put it in dynamic in sport, so it's still gonna be a bit slow because the 0 to 60 in this car is about 7.8 seconds. So it's not that quick. So if you want a quicker car, so you probably go to a trim above, maybe you can get an S line and you can tune it, because the S line is built towards performance. But if you want faster than that, you can get an SQ3 or RSQ3 for faster performance and more power in the car essentially. So this is how it is in the Q3. But other than that, it drives very well, and as you would expect on dynamic mode, everything will stiffens up. So the steering wheel was loose before, now it's very, very stiff. It stiffens up to make the car like sporty. So it's the sportiest setting in the car, even though this car is not that fast. So this is a very economical car. It's gonna give you good gas mileage, and it's a car you can enjoy around town easily. It's a nice car if you're on a budget, so definitely a good option. So this is how it is in the Q3. A very common convenience feature that you get in Audi is the keyless entry. So pretty much you can place your key in your pocket or in your backpack or purse, wherever you want to put it, and you can still unlock the car using hands only. So now all you gotta do to unlock it, just approach the car, place your hand behind the handle, and you unlock it just like this. You have this keyless entry on all 4 doors, and you also have it on the trunk as well to release the tailgate. So now when you're getting out the car and you want to lock it with your key still tucked away, you can still lock it using this little sensor on the handle. Just tap it and you lock it just like this. Now if you want to open the tailgate without using your key, all you gotta do is a small kick to the middle bumper and you open it just like this. It's a power tailgate, is gonna go all the way up by itself. You can stop it at any time using the button on the tailgate, and you can use the same button to bring it back down. So now the same process can be done with the key as well. So you have this trunk release button on the key, so you can just hold it to open the trunk. You can press it to stop it at any time, and also to bring it back down, you can just hold the same button and it's gonna come down automatically. Alright, let's check the interior of the Q3. So even though this car is affordable, but you still get the same luxury that you will get in other trim in the Audi lineup. So you have all leather interior in this car, and right now I am sitting on a comfort seat, and it's very comfortable as it says. And also it's all leather, and you have all the stitching on it. This is the luxury part that you get in any Audi. You get all the stitching, all the leather stitching. This is very nice. So you have an all leather armrest right here. So to the side right here, you have a nice handle. It's very different than what you would get in any other models. So, but it's kind of like similar to what you would get in a e-tron SUV or e-tron Sportback. It's looking like an eagle facing down. That is very nice. It's very cool design. And you get the the nice silver, the matte silver is following you all the way inside as well. So you get it on the handle right here, very different handle. You do not get this in any other Audi. You have the silver right here in the center console, and you have it on the dashboard as well, around the screen right here. So this screen is for the MMI system. It's a 10.1-inch screen, but on the driver's side you have another screen for the Audi virtual cockpit. So the steering wheel is all leather as well, and you have all the stitching on it as well. So this is luxury right here, and it's a multi-function steering wheel. You can pretty much operate anything in the car using this screen right here, and you have buttons on the steering wheel right here. So in the middle of the steering wheel you can see like a grill shape. It's pretty much looking like the grill up front, and it's like, I think they did it on purpose just to match the grill up front. So this is very nice. I like it. Perfect. So over here you have all the buttons. So you have the drive select button, you have the ESC control, auto start stop, hazard, parking system, and the start engine button is fitted right here on this panel right there, and the volume knob as well. So when you get in the car and you want to start your engine, you gotta just approach it and press it. But I don't think you have to worry about where it's positioned, because when you're driving you don't need it. Once you turn on the car you don't need it anymore. So you're just sitting there and drive peacefully, and that's it. Climate control is right here, hand reach. You can reach it easily, but you still got the old school way. You still have the buttons. In most like 2021 models, 2020, even 2019, you will get two screens, but in the Q3 especially, you do not get two screens. So you get one screen, this touch screen right here, and the climate control is still buttons. Still very, very convenient, and it's practical because you can use it very, very fast. You can, if you need to raise your temperature, just turn it real fast, and that's it. You need to look and be looking what you need on the touch screen, but the buttons very practical. I still like them. It's a very cool concept still. So you have two cup holders right here, 12-volt socket is there by the driver, and parking brake is right here as well. And underneath this you get some more storage. Very cool. In other models you get the Audi front box underneath, but in this one you do not have it right here. So this one doesn't have the Audi front box. Now when it comes to practicality, I would say that the space up front is more than enough. Since you have a short SUV right here, short dimensions, so you do not have like a huge amount of space, but I would say it's more than enough because I'm not here and I'm sitting comfortably. So right now I have the driver's seat pushed all the way back, so I can reach the brake pedal and I can push the gas pedal all the way without overextending my leg. So this is very comfortable. So I would say if you're over 6 feet, I am 6 feet. If you're over that, then you're gonna have a position here. But if you're shorter, then there is no issue with that. You can just adjust the seat however you want, and then you can drive the car in a nice driving position. So now let's see how practical the back is. All right, so this is how it's looking at the back right now. So look at me. I have decent leg room right now. This is amazing. I'm saying decent. The reason I'm saying decent is because I have the driver's seat still pushed all the way back, and look, the seat is not killing me. I have leg room, I have knee room, my leg can slide underneath the seat in front of me. This is very nice. So right now I have let's pretend that I have a tall driver in front of me. So this is very comfortable. I'm sitting comfortably at the back right now. And if you have like a shorter person in front of you, then you're gonna have more knee room. This is very nice. And I don't even need to mention headroom, because look at all this space that I have. So, and there's a curve in the roofline that pretty much allow you to fit your head in. So if you're over 6 feet, you're gonna have a nice time traveling at the back of this car. That's for sure. And it's very comfortable as well. You get the same seat that you get up front. So other things, you have a nice door bend here. You can pretty much place like a big bottle in there. And you have rear conditioning with 2 USB-C connectivity, and you have the 12-volt socket as well if you want to go old school and charging your device. You have those nets right here. You can place your iPad at the back or any document that you're using. But the last thing I want to mention is that you have adjustable seats at the back as well. So just like in most Audi models now, you get adjustable seats at the back, so you can move them forward and back however you want, just to adjust your sitting position a little bit. In some of them you can recline them, but this one is a shorter car, so you cannot recline them, so there's not much space at the back. You would take some of the space in the boot, but other than that you can move forward and back and adjust them however you want to sit. This is perfect. All right, now I am back up front to talk about the MMI. So pretty much this car, you do not have two screens, so you have one screen, and the climate control is those buttons right here. So in most Audi models you would get the Audi fun box underneath the armrest, which would have like a wireless charger for your phone and also serve as a signal booster. But in this one, it does not have it. So you just have storage underneath this. It's pretty deep. You can fit some stuff in there. And you have extra storage right here as well in front. So this is a 10.1-inch screen. It's a touch screen. So pretty much you would control everything using this right here. So you have radio, media, phone, you have vehicle settings, you have navigation, everything is right here. So you can slide it, you can use it just like your phone. It's very, very responsive. And you can change the option as well where you can feel it vibrate, which is called the haptic feedback. So when you click on something, you can know precisely where you're clicking, and you can hear a click and you can feel it as well. So very nice. So this is the haptic feedback that you get in those touchscreen in Audi. So you can use it just like your phone, as I mentioned, and it's very responsive, very quick. You go to the drive select, for example, you can see like a nice render of the car animated. It's very nice. So on the driver's side, you have the Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus. So you get information about the car, like gas consumption, you get AC consumption, you also get the driver assistant package right here, where you can see if the car is staying in lane and stuff. Also, you will see your media right here. If you're using radio, it's gonna be there. If you're using Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, your music is gonna show there. Also, you have phone service where you can make phone calls directly from here and not have to worry about looking over here to find anything. So you can keep driving straight and use the screen right there. Everything is convenient in here. So when it comes to safety, this car comes standard with all your airbags. So you have front, knee, and overhead airbag. So you have blind spot assist on both mirrors. You have Audi Presence in this car, and you also have the driver assistant package that with the lane keeping assist. So there is a little button on the turn signal lever right here. You just press it to activate the lane keeping assist. That will keep you in lane to avoid shifting to other drivers. And also you have the parking system plus with a rear view camera, and also you have parking sensors up front and at the back as well. So what is the price tag on the Q3? So pretty much this car starts right around $37,000, and it's available at Audi West Chapel. So if you have any questions or inquiries about this car, feel free to contact Maria at Audi West Chapel. She's gonna be able to help you wherever you're in the country. So, and also her information is always in the description down below. Alright, Rider fam, thank you so much for watching this review about the 2021 Audi Q3. This is a nice car right here, nice SUV. So if you enjoyed this review, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. That's gonna help the channel a lot. So if you want to see this car in more details, feel free to check out the visual video that I have about the 2021 Q3, and also I have another review about the 2020 Q3. So if you want to check these out, if you have interest in those cars, feel free to check these out. And also, if you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now so you don't miss out on any other video that I'll push in the future, and also enjoy the other reviews that I have on the channel. Now, until we meet again, let's keep riding. It's a very economical car. It's gonna give you good gas mileage.